how Russian TV is crafting a narrative of Ukraine's inevitable capitulation. In the December 11th, 2025, program Evening with Solovyov, the Russian television host continues to build a familiar narrative. Ukraine is a decaying and externally manipulated state. The West is divided and tired. The US, represented by Donald Trump, is ready to make a deal with Moscow, and Europe is the main brake on peace. A separate layer is the direct threats against British troops and the wholesale dehumanization of Ukrainian and European politicians. This episode can conveniently be viewed as a distillation of several key strategies of contemporary Russian propaganda. 1. Initial frame: Ukraine as an object, Europe as a noisy extra. The program begins with the thesis that Ukraine is ignoring Washington's signals, and European leaders are merely annoying interference. The Macron-Scholz-Starmer triad, plus Tusk, von der Leyen and Callas, is derided as three little pigs and bastards who prepared a proposal for what remains of Ukrainian lands. In this framework, Ukraine is deprived of agency. Its territory is discussed without it, like property to be divided between the powerful. European leaders are portrayed as illegitimate participants. "Who are you to say anything?" is a literal statement. Only the US and Russia are the true subjects of the negotiations. Everyone else is window dressing. For the viewer, this is an important signal. Any EU statements on Ukraine are declared insignificant and hypocritical in advance, and the country's future will supposedly be decided solely within the direct Moscow-Washington axis. 2. Donald Trump as the judge of Ukrainian democracy. They're fantasizing about sending their troops to Ukraine as peacekeepers, so to speak. For us, these so-called peacekeepers will immediately become legitimate targets. We must understand this. Now we've been forced to acknowledge the direct participation of British troops and special forces in the war against Russia. After one of them died, and the British government could no longer conceal these circumstances, it was announced that at least 100 British soldiers are fighting against the Russian Federation. Of course, this was just yesterday evening, this morning. Of course, we will draw all the necessary conclusions from this latest manifestation of the true nature of the British regime. Clearly, intelligence will soon report the precise location of these British scumbags, and they will all be eliminated.